my YouTube? So, just got done watching a Bradley Martin video, and he was talking in that video about how if you talk from the heart and whatnot, you don't need to edit the video. So, not going to edit this video. So, it's going to be one straight cut, doing a Q&A, trying to get on this YouTube grind because Rob has been really consistent about uploading every week, and to be honest, I haven't uploaded a video in a long ass time. I was trying to get into I was going to document my bulk for a while. Kind of got away from it a little bit, got a little sick, got, some injuries. My knee and my hip started flaring up, and so kind of got away from it. But I'm going to start uploading more consistently now, all right? Every Wednesday I'm going to upload. Rob uploads every Sunday night. And so we're going to try to hit you guys with 2 videos a week. And so this will be video 1 for me, okay? Put up a little post on my Instagram a couple days ago and hit it up on Twitter as well. And asked you guys for some questions. And so I got a few questions, answering those. And then there's something I want to touch on. I'll touch on that at the end, all right? So starting it off, let's see. We'll go on Instagram. Got JLP photographer _photographer. What kind of cardio do y'all do, or do y'all get the cardio from compound movements? Right now I don't do too much cardio, like traditional cardio, I guess. I work out with Christian. Some of you guys see him if you follow me on Instagram. Christian Reyes. He's training for the NFL right now, and so we work out together, and we do some cardio. We do a lot of sprints, but really, honestly, the majority of our cardio comes from supersets, compound movements, going heavy, high reps. For example, today we did an upper body lift. So we went heavy on cleans. We went 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Went up to a heavy single, and then after that we did some bench. Kind of something similar, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think we did a few more sets to that though. And then after that, we went into like a bunch of circuits. We did like incline bench, superset with band pull aparts, side to side push-up, plyo push-ups, hanging windshield wipers. That was one circuit. We did that like 4 times. And then we did a incline bench, an ab, or incline dumbbell, an ab, and another ab, and that was another circuit. And then we did a couple more circuits where we did like a chest fly with, I think it was a Russian twist and a heavy shrug. So we're constantly moving. Our rest from one exercise to the next is honestly doing 2 more exercises. Not necessarily the same muscle group, but we're working, going to another exercise, coming back around. And so doing that, you get one hell of a sweat going, and so that's kind of like a cardio. But on top of that, we also do some sprints. We do short duration, high interval training. So we'll do 10 to 20 second sprints on the treadmill, or we'll go outside, or we'll do lately I did a couple of CrossFit workouts. I think last Friday what I did like 15 minutes, as many rounds as possible. I did box jumps, snatch, and dips. So that was kind of like a CrossFit style workout. I don't enjoy doing like steady state cardio though. I try to limit that as much as possible. So yeah, that's pretty much how the cardio is. Let's see, what's the next one? Do teen athletes really need to eat clean, or can they just eat a lot? I would say the biggest thing, honestly, eating clean is ideal. I mean, and clean's kind of up for discussion anyway, but eating like clean foods, I guess, would be considered like, I guess if you were to ask somebody, that would be non-processed stuff, chicken and rice type meals. I would say, honestly, the majority of people, especially athletes growing up, they don't necessarily eat enough. I think nutrition in this country is severely fucked, and most people don't eat enough calories, or they're eating shit. So honestly, I would focus on just getting the calories in. I mean, I know that's not like politically correct. Obviously, it's ideal if you can eat good foods, quality, nutritious foods. But honestly, as long as you're getting the calories in at that stage, your metabolism's so high, puberty, all the tests that your body's producing, you're burning a shit ton of calories. All right, so I would focus on just getting the calories in. You know, most people, it's just by whatever means necessary. Not That's not ideal though. So don't be like, oh, James said I can eat bullshit. It's not an excuse to go eat bullshit, but if you're struggling to get enough calories in, because sometimes eating clean foods like chicken and broccoli and rice, it's tough to get enough calories in eating just those foods. So throwing in some extra stuff, a little ice cream here and there, um, you know, some chips, something like that, every now and then, not gonna kill you because you're burning calories. Your metabolism is skyrocketing when you're an athlete and you're younger and you're a teenager and you're hitting that puberty test boost. All right. What else do we got? Then we got another one on here. This one's actually from Brit. Where do you get all the crazy ideas from for your lifts? Um, I don't know. Honestly, Christian and I kind of bounce ideas off each other. I've always kind of just gone uh, trying to think outside the box, weird ways to kind of make things interesting. I mean, you can only do so many flies. You can only do so many, presses before you start getting a little bored. So you got to figure out different ways to entertain yourself. But I'm always looking on like Instagram and Facebook for crazy ass lifts, and I'm like, oh, that looks cool. I might try that in my next session. And then Christian and I will bounce ideas off each other, and it's a cool environment. But I'm always down for cool ass lifts. So if you see something dope on Instagram or Facebook, make sure you tag me, or Twitter, DM it to me, because I'm always looking for some cool shit to try. Got another question. How do you stay motivated to work out when you also work out when you work at the same gym all day long? So I work at a gym. I do some personal training. And so literally I'm at the gym from 7 a.m. till 8 p.m. And so I guess what it's asking is, how do I stay motivated to work out when I'm literally at the gym all the time? Honestly, I'm at the gym all the time, but I'm not always working out. So working out is my way of blowing off steam. I look forward to my workout. I train maybe, 4 or 5 hours in the morning, and then I go work out. And so it's kind of like my escape. It's my break. I literally look forward to it. It kind of reinvigorates me, and it gets me ready to go crush the rest of the day. And so I guess I don't really need any motivation there. It is its own motivation. What do you think about before you get focused and right before lifts? So this one, talking about, how do you get motivated before you lift? Honestly, I don't have a great answer for that. I try not to get myself too hyped up. I mean, there is a point of diminishing returns where you get so hyped up that your form goes to shit, and it may be a bit of a struggle, and you initially start struggling, and then boom, snaps you out of that, and then you're fucked for the rest of the lift. But honestly, I try to stay calm now. I used to get really, really hyped before lifts, but honestly, there's a point where it starts to not help. So I try to just focus on form, calming myself down, making sure that I'm staying tight, in my core and my back, everything's stable. I try to just focus on, honestly, just lifting. It's not glorious or anything. It's not a cool answer. It's not like I'm like picturing somebody I absolutely hate, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking lift this because I hate so and so. No, it's literally, I just try to try to calm myself, try to just focus on just getting the job done. I think you'll see it a lot of, and everyone's different. You know, so you'll see a lot of guys and they get just super amped, super jacked, fucking throwing shit, smashing shit, getting slapped in the face. Everyone's a little different. Right now, I used to be all about getting just jacked, and I still do get jacked every now and then. But for the most part, I just try to focus on getting the job done and kind of keeping myself even keel. Yeah, that's kind of a lame answer, but that's the answer. Rob threw in a question here. What are your current plans for the beard? I don't know. Right now, it's looking pretty good on camera, but honestly, I'm getting kind of sick of it. It's a little bit too shaggy. Probably will trim it down before the Emerald Cup this weekend. By the way, if you are in Seattle area this weekend, come by the Emerald Cup. We're getting our booth. GC is going to have a booth, and we're going to watch Brittany compete. It's going to be legit. Tons of new merchandise. I would show you, but we're going to save that, okay? But trust me, this is probably the best release we've had ever, all right? It just keeps getting better. Production value's going up. Cool designs. Cool-ass shit coming your way. So if you're in Bellevue or Seattle, come by Friday and Saturday, all day. Me and Rob and Britt will be there, and it's going to be a good time. There's a couple more questions, but this video is getting super long already, and I want to kind of cut it short. But before I go, I wanted to touch on something that I've been getting hit up a ton on my social media. Everyone continually asks me this question, but lately it just seems like everyone's asking. And it's about sponsorships again. Honestly, I have a video about this. It's like a couple months back, and it's about how to get a sponsorship. But I'm going to touch on it again because apparently a bunch of people missed that video. Don't just ask for a sponsorship. It's in style nowadays to be sponsored by a nutrition company or a clothing line or whatever company. Everyone wants to be sponsored. That's like the goal. And that shouldn't be the goal. I mean, yeah, it's cool to get... So that wasn't me editing the video. I fucking am filming this on my iPhone and somebody called me mid-video. So cut off. But where I was talking about, it's in style right now nowadays to get sponsored. Everyone wants to be like, oh, I'm sponsored. Throw that on their Instagram. I made it. Hashtag fucking made it. Don't focus so much on the sponsorship. Fitness is, yeah, it's cool to get free shit, but fitness is about personal growth. It's not about fucking fame, and it's not about making a shit ton of money. It's about personal growth. All that extra shit is an addition to it, all right? Focus first on where you're at and how you can become better, okay? Once you've kind of figured that out, then start focusing on how you can help other people get better. I touched on it before in the video. A sponsorship is a mutual agreement where you agree to help a company and a company agrees to help you, okay? It's not just, I want to be sponsored by you, give me free shit. You have to provide something. And so what that is that you provide to that company varies. It could be you provide a shit ton of reach. You have a bunch of followers. And so that's what you're providing the company. You're providing them free advertising. Or it could be that you're a super motivational person and you make great videos and they want to have you on their team because they want to get you out there to inspire other people. Build your reach, build your following, develop your own voice, start building your kind of network, all right? How that is right now is social media. Build your social media. How do you build your social media? You provide quality content. Fucking another call. I apologize. What I was saying, quality content that people want to kind of participate in and kind of are drawn into, okay? Maybe that's posting cool pictures of your lifts. Maybe you do cool lifts. Maybe it's posting programs. Maybe it's posting nutritional help. Whatever that may be, start doing that. Focus on quality products that you can put out. Because each picture, each tweet, that's a product basically. People are consuming that. All right. So focus on producing quality. Focus on building your brand. Focus on building your voice, and the rest will come in. All right. Don't overstress it, and don't just focus so much on the sponsorship. Sponsorships will come if you're doing good shit. All right. Anyway, like I said, check us out if you're in Seattle this weekend. Check out gunsmithclothing.com. We got new shit dropping soon. It will be on the website sometime in the next week or two. It's going to be good. All right. Check out the link in the description box to get to gunsmithclothing.com and all the social medias for me, Rob, and Britt. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.